little sausage pieces. And remember earlier, we made pepper. We found gray and black that were in a box that had previously been made for a different pepper adventure. And so we just cut those right up. And we want pepper in the gravy, but we also definitely want to save it. Not all, we want some for on top, but let's say we run short. Is the answer that we'll be like, oh, well, we'll just split it? No. We'll make more. We never want things to look scanty. That's never the cute look. Oh, look at this, y'all. Okay, even though we cut our original gravy wad in half, hang on, I think, one right now, we're going to see if we can pull out some gravy that has no sausage in it. No, we can't. That's just the way it's going to be. That's all right. We're going to add the rest of our little sausage pieces. Oh, that should help. And then we're going to add... Actually, we're going to mix it up, and then we're going to see if we need more pepper. Because, like I said, the amount that we already cut up is not some kind of limiting factor. Like, oh, that's all the pepper we have. No. If it doesn't look cute, we will make more. Because we don't put in all this effort to have it look like we, fucking found it on the side of the road. No. For all this work we're putting in, it better be cute. Okay. I am liking this. To me, that looks like sausage gravy. In the sense that you can see a bunch of pieces in it. I think the color is right. Like that to me. The amount of sausage that is in there, it's not like it's loose gravy just studded with the occasional piece. Like, no, this is sausage gravy. I think if we want, we could set it on the plate, set our biscuits, and then, yeah, in all candor, I think we're going to do just one for the first, and then see how it cures, and then look at the second one. But we've already got the oven on, so once we... Come here. Once we get everything together, we can split this in half. And then we will use half on one of the plates because we have 2 sets of biscuits. There we go. And then we'll do one, see how it cures up, I don't know. And then we'll go from there. And so right now we're gathering together basically our supplies. We can see how much sausage gravy with sausage and pepper that we have. And I gotta say, the pepper is not real evident in the gravy state. But I'm okay with that. I think we're just gonna definitely need to have a generous amount ready to sprinkle once we have it on there. Okay, so now we need a, I was going to say a Kleenex or something, but maybe we'll just definitely not wipe it on our leg. It's fine. Ooh, hang on. My Discord wants something. Oh, I will check in with you in a moment, Discord. Is beloved friends sending me the message that I was like sending me the messages where I'm like, send me the message or I won't remember that. People send me messages, so I will remember that. So if we look at this, these are cute AF. Here's the other thing. Those are plastic. Like these little plates are plastic. We can't just stick those in the oven. Even though it's a low temperature, and actually, I don't know, is there a chance they might not melt? Fuck, I don't know. But we're definitely not going to find out by putting the mystery plastic into the toaster oven. Instead, see this right here? Well, actually, hang on. Ooh, next question. Which of these is cuter? That one on the square plate. So we're going to start with this one, because that way, if we're going to honk something up, we don't want to do it on the cutest one. When Reese says, I've got some South Park on. Windy AF here. Like, seriously, around here, it gets wildly windy sometimes. Okay. So what am I doing right now? I am carefully pressing this piece of tinfoil into this dish to get the exact impression and shape of this dish, because we're going to put the stuff, we're going to put our little biscuit and the gravy inside the dish, and then hold it very, very carefully, extract the tiny dish from the bottom, and then set it in a thing and have it cure. Boop. That's step one. So we want that friend right about in the middle. We're going to add the gravy going that way. And then the little biscuit top right there. Thank you, Sam. And so different kinds of polymer kind of like to, not different kinds, like different brands, but just, this is all Sculpey brand. Right now, this one is kind of debating whether it wants to come off of there or not. And we are going to very kindly and understandingly let it know that that is like most definitely what it wants to do. Yep. Oh, not over there. Over here. And so this gravy is pretty stiff, so to speak. And that's fine. We don't want it to be too liquidy or it's going to like run out in a puddle. And it won't look like gravy anymore. And so we're going to give that a minute to kind of decide on its own that it wants to relax, but I don't think it's going to. Yeah, nope, it is not moving. So we are going to set this aside for a minute because that's fine. But that does mean that we are going to grab a little poker and not a silicone. Actually, ooh, yes. Yes, a silicone poker dooley. But a nice, yes. That's way gooier than I thought it was going to be. Well, see, now I'm worried you can't see the sausage, like, at all. Gosh, French and toasters. Yeah, it is, like, hidden in there. Okay, so here's the other thing. Look. If I saw that, I wouldn't be like sausage gravy. I would be like, I don't know, gravy that exists? No. No, 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 no. If we want it to look like sausage gravy, we need to at least double the amount of sausage that is in here. And so what is our answer? This is why we do this half at a time. We're going to pull out our pre-cured little biscuit buddy. Come here, little muffin. We're going to scrape the sausage gravy V1, version 1. We need apparently some improvements here. And we're going to go and make more sausage pieces. But first we're going to wipe all of the liquid polymer off this poor little buppa. We're going to wipe this up. Hang on, what did we... I swear, y'all, at one point today we had Kleenex. Oh, there we go. Ask and ye shall receive. Okay. And so this is our little biscuit. The biscuit bottom. It has done no wrong. We also don't want to, like, rub it and, like, possibly remove any of the coloring we have so carefully added. So we're kind of blotting the liquid polymer off of it right now. So that is going to go over there. Okay, the top is safely clean right there. And then for right now, what we have is, see, this is our little dish. And we were shaping it out so we could put, you know, our stuff inside. We are going to take this piece and we are going to throw it away. We do not need to be mixing our new color idea with that, our new, like, polymer mixture. Not necessary. So we're going to set this aside for a minute. Dude, those are its two little biscuit friends. And then, and I think we're also going to need to make more pepper. But really, we can do that while the sausage is curing, because the pepper is already cured. It just needs to be cut into little tiny pieces. But, oh, I already asked, but I'm going to ask again because it's my favorite question. What is everyone doing while they're watching the stream? And even if you answered before, you can answer again. And even if you've, like, never been here and never said anything, don't be shy to say something. It's cool. I didn't know it. Well, not any of them, but, like, yeah, we didn't know each other before Twitch. Like most of us in here. It's cool. Yes, this is a carefully made sausage color because we're making sausage gravy right now. We made the sausage color earlier in the stream. We made some lovely cured and textured sausage pieces, and now we are realizing that in order to get the volume of gravy that we need to make our biscuits and gravy not look like sad and paltry, that we need to make more sausage for the sausage gravy. So that is what we are working on at present. Glaze and glaze and... Oh, you're glazing a moon. That's right. Let's see. Reese was in and out. Ashley was cooking. Kit Angel went to bed because it was their time zone time for beds. Oops. So based on how many sausage pieces were already in the gravy, I think it might kind of behoove us to just make not all that we can, but to really start with kind of a goal of a larger number in mind. Come along. Okay, fine. You can be one. There we go. I'm updating my shop. Adult yucky stuff. More surveys. Lol. Oh, Rustic Babe. The photo taking thing I got. Like, I took it out of its box finally today. And dude, just setting it up was so easy. And then I just set something inside it and took a quick picture. And instead of having like a million shadows I had to deal with, I was like, oh, that's a little, like, I wish it wasn't so reflecty. And then, like, I was like, oh, wait, I can open the little hole in the front and take a picture through there. And then it looked less reflecty. And I was like, thanks, science. You know, because, like, it tells you, like, hey, having reflections, try a diffuser. Okay, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think some of those are a little bit small, and we will definitely want to give them a little bit of color with chalk pastels. But overall, I think we're looking pretty good. And what am I looking for over here? One of my myriad screw-ups. Oh, there's one. Literally one fell off while I was doing that. Scraps of parchment paper. You can put parchment paper through the oven multiple times. And when it's ready to go, it gets all, like, super crinkly and weirdly dry. But I use pieces of this multiple times because why not? It's fine. Just send it back through the oven. And so right now, what are we doing? We are texturing more sausage pieces because we made our sausage gravy. We looked at it laying on our sample biscuit and we were like, that ain't it, kid. That ain't it, kid. Like, that's not cute enough for how much effort we're putting into this. There we go. And so now we are going to carefully, individually texture all these pieces of sausage that are going to go in the sausage gravy. And why are we doing that if they're all going in the gravy? Because whatever you do, do it well. That's not a critique of other folks who don't do miniatures this detailed, because I know it's not for everyone. But this is... I never want to look at something and like of my work and see like a flat, untextured side, or just something that looks like it was cut out of clay. Like, no, you're giving it away. Like, you're giving away that it's not like real food. It has to, as real as we can manage is what I try to go by. But no, I think our biscuits and gravy are looking well. I like the way our biscuits look. I like the way the sausage looks. The idea of the gravy, I dig, but I'm just... Sounds silly, but I'm worried that we don't have a high enough sausage concentration. And that is what we hope to remedy right now. And I gotta remember to make some small ones too. So streaming on Mondays and Fridays every week, it's really interesting because sometimes, like last Monday, the Monday stream, like last week, the Monday stream was like, like Party Town, and our amazing friend Waddles, like, came in and dropped gifts us, and everyone was just like, woo! And then this week, it is distinctly quieter, but that's not a bad thing, you know what I mean? But I like the social anthropologist in me. No, I'm not a social anthropologist. But just loves, like, looking, you know, like, at the idea of the mood of that. Like, you know, like, cause sometimes people will just say, like, oh, it's Friday, blah, blah, blah. And then everyone is super hyped because it's Friday. But sometimes people are super hyped because it's Monday. You know what I mean? Okay. The second batch of sausage is looking good so far. We've already got the oven on. And so once these are all textured, we will just... They will get a ride basically directly into the oven. There we go. Okay. Because seriously, looking at the sausage gravy reference pictures in the Discord, they seem to be like 50% sausage by volume? And is that how it works? I don't know. But that seems to be kind of the theme. Like, I was imagining it more like, I guess, like a blueberry muffins thing, where it's like, you know, there's just some blueberries floating around in there, and you're like, oh, cool. But, like, no, this is like a... I can't think of a good analogy for it, but it's just a different situation. And then we're going to grab some chalk pastels and give these little sausage bubbies some nice, gentle color. Hang on, we need 3. 1. Where'd your 2 friends go? Maybe you turned into 1. Who cares? There we go. Oh, and there's another one. Come here. Oh, there we go. So I think that looks good. We're going to put this selection into the oven. And I think if we add that to our existing sausage gravy supply, all right. So we're going to add just a little bitty bit of dark brown to these. And the thing is, we don't need them to be uniform. That's not how it works when you're making sausage in a pan. Some of them are going to be darker, larger, smaller, you know what I mean? There we go. Come on. There we go. Mm. We're gonna make a few of these like nice and not nice, like not super dark, not abnormally so, but just, you know, you get browned bits from the hot spot on the burner. Okay, so we are going to put this. Ooh, it is 10:20. Ooh, 10:30. Ooh, there we go. That means it is an amazing time for us to take a 3-minute break for everybody to get some water. We're going to put these into the oven really quick and start a 10-minute timer. And then when we come back, we are going to, yes, bio break for everyone. And get some water. Return some water to your local water system and then obtain some more. And also, fun fact, and I think I learned this from bears. Did you know that your pee is not like from your digestive system? Like it's your like blood system's waste? Like when like so if your pee is like dark or something like that, it's not that your stomach is having a hard time, it's your blood. So think of that as an excellent reason to hydrate. And gosh, French and toasters, we lost our burbs. That's okay. Oh, there we go. You're off to work, Muka? Okay, let us know how it goes. All right. Oh, and actually, this is going to come with us. So, not you, though. Doot, doot. And see, I forget, but I feel like I should, when I leave, put something like that. To, like, let people know, like, hey, we're doing something. All right, I'm going to find a hat for this. Hang on. Ten-minute timer. We are going to cure these and have a bio break, and we will be after these messages. We'll be right back. Oh my god, I'm so old. Well, hello, David Allen Moose. I don't know. Maybe. Are others watching? But no, I was downstairs making a drink. Welcome to the stream. I'm Benevieve. We make clay miniatures and gnomes and little tiny foods. And yes, welcome. Are you a crafter yourself? And tonight we are making biscuits and gravy. And here's our little biscuits. Oh! And our sausage gravy, we determined that it definitely needed more sausage. And so right now we are currently curing our second batch of sausage. And then we are going to add it to our current gravy, because we've already added pepper into this. And so now we're just scraping off other utensils, making sure we get every little bit. Oh, hi, rustic baby. Cute little biscuits. Right? Aren't those so cute? I'm very pleased with that. I like the dish choice also. I think that helped. And so right now we're just taking a second. We're taking a little, not a break, because we just got back from a break. We're just taking a minute. We're putting away some tools we're done with. Cleaning tools off. This one we're going to leave out for right now because we might need it to poke at things. These are just assorted pokers, so to speak. And so we're going to give that a minute to kind of chill out. And then we're going to mix. Here, let me. This is our sausage gravy color. And right now it's split into two because we thought we were ready. And so basically we thought we were ready to plate. And so we had them like separated into like two pieces so we could do half each for the two different plates. But then once we did that, we realized not happening, because there was just definitely not enough sausage to gravy ratio. It was like the occasional little blobbo when it needs to be like gravy like sausage tastic. And so right now we're curing more little sausage pieces. And then I'm back. What's good? Chunky lol. For real, it needs to be like full of sausage pieces. As I so frequently say, we don't want it to look like we thought we were running out. Like, no, that's not the look. Oops, hang on, sugar burgers. I'm thinking about introducing either a 500,000 or 100,000 point redeem for a drag stream on my channel. Here's what I'll tell you right now. Make it 100,000. Drag stream, because otherwise I'd have to like go somewhere in person to perform in drag. So, do you mean, because as a female presenting person, there are two ways of doing drag. You could be thinking drag king, where you would present yourself as male, which is a drag king, or you could do a drag queen style makeup look with just an extreme look. It doesn't need to be. Yeah, if you're gonna do drag king makeup, I would set that at 100,000 because that's gonna require a lot of prep and possible financial investment. So I would set that at a high limit. Okay, sausage is cooling. These are good. So now what? These little things, Scooty Von Booty backwards. I'm going to put the silverware on one of these plates. There we go. Wait. Come here. Bloop. Okay. And so now over here we have pepper that we have already made. But now, looking, we know we need more. And so we're going to take this, and we have more in the little container if we need more. And so we're going to start by cutting up all the black, adding it to the pile, and then seeing how much gray we need. You're so talented. How could it not be epic? For real! I mean, not how I do it. There'd be a caveat saying, I'm not a professional. My beard would be made of eyeliner. Lol. But you're right. For sure, it'd be 100,000. It'd be epic. Thank you so much. Like, seriously, it would be amazing and epic. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying it would cost, like, hundreds, but just, you know, let's say you wanted to, like, buy some glue sticks so you could redo your eyebrows. Like, stuff like that. Just to keep in mind that when someone does do that, it will be basically unreimbursed professional expenses for you. But yeah, I think all of us would strongly support that. Right now, we have pre-made very, very thin pieces of black polymer, but it's a black brown, and a very specific gray polymer. These have been specifically made to be hand diced into little tiny pieces to make pepper. Like, that is exactly why these exist. And so right now, because we used up most of our pre-cut pepper, adding it to our sausage gravy, we are now cutting up more. And now we can see it's basically, it's too black. It needs to have more gray added to give it a more realistic balance. Ooh. Fair, fair, fair. Thank you. I'll post some pictures of what I've done in the past in the Discord if I can find them. Oh, please do. And Aries back. Okay. Calm here. Yeah, right now we're just cutting up these little thin pieces of gray to see how much of them we need to add to our little pieces of black to obtain a realistic balance for ground pepper. There we go. Do we want more gray than that? Mystery solved! The car dropped someone off at a cross the street neighbor off to the side. I am so glad. And Aries is actually left right away. Welcome back. Oh? I bet the first time they were totally fucking waiting for whoever the hell that is. It's their girl. I am so pleased that you were able to make that connection, because now you know. They're not just like weird sandwich. They're not just like being a creeper. They know somebody. Oh, I bet that feels wonderful to know that after having to worry. And you don't want to like, you know, like go to them and be like, what the hell? Oh, hey, Bricks, how's it going? What's new? What's going on with you? Right? Seriously. That reminds me, did you guys, we know you meant out, Sugar Booger. But hey, BBT, how's it going? What is new? How are all of the things? Oh, we are having a lovely night. We are working on some, I was going to say plates. Yes, plates. No, it didn't. I've been waiting, and I have not seen it. If it had shown up, I definitely would have messaged you and been like, I've had it. But no, I have not seen it. But I do have a cheeseburger for you. Right? But, and it might not be this exact, because I have like cheeseburgers I'm making. But look. A cheeseburger that looks like this. That's going to be your cheeseburger. These are larger than the stuff that I usually make. These are XL cheeseburgers technically for me. But like, look at that. You can see the mustard on the top. Tomato, cheese, onion, lettuce, patty, mayonnaise. Right? Seriously, when I see these, I just want to bite into a giant cheeseburger. But yes, once I get the actual, like, UV resin and the finish put on the cheeseburgers, one of them will get set aside for you. Oh, thank you. Rustic says, those look better than the real thing. Lol. Well, like, okay. I said that I have a few different... Look, these have darker buns. And look, the onions are on the top instead of being on the bottom. Finally had a burger over the weekend. But seriously, don't you, like, what I want to do is pull off the onions and then bite into that right from the side and get like a giant bite of juicy tomato with the burger. Oh, after craving them from the stream. Oh, that's so sweet. I love that. But yeah. We've got... See, this is more like a light hamburger. Like kind of a Kaiser bun type of look. Not Kaiser, you know what I mean? These are darker. And then, yeah. And then after this, they're going to get magnets and then be for sale on the Ko-Fi, except for the one that's going to BPT. So. Ooh, and because we talked so much, I bet our little sausage pieces are cool. Okay. So we have a veritable little pile of sausage pieces from our second adventure. And so I'm thinking that we should just hang on. We're going to make sure they didn't gain any Funky Chunks friends. Because sometimes they gain Funky Chunks, not like in a, but just like if there's a little piece of tomato or whatever might be in the pan. We always like to kind of check and make sure there's nothing in there. Okay. These are our little sausage pieces. And this, hang on, this piece of parchment is getting a little worse for the wear. So what we're going to do really quick, where'd our little resin cup go? Here it is. We're going to pour our sausage in there for a minute. And then we are going to grab a new piece of parchment. Because look at this. This is like, we've got a sticky stirring thing in here. Hang on. We need to scrape all of the stuff off of here, at least as much as we can. Especially any pieces of sausage or pepper. Okay, that is going to gain a new home over here for now. There we go. And see, look how like wrinkly and smeared. No. We're going to gather it all up. Or at least as well as we can. You know what I mean? There we go. But yeah, BPT, how's it going? Are you working tonight? What's new? What's going on with you? Okay. Okay. And see this one that's like, no. No. The sheet is all worn out. It's like goober plops all the way to the edge. No. Just chilling. Worked earlier and then took a nap. Now I'm semi-alive. Dude, I feel that. It's like I'm here. Current status, present. That's all I can vouch for. It's the fact that I am indeed present and accounted for. I literally cannot vouch for anything other than that. Everything else is filed under. Okay. Hang on. Cleaning up our table just a little. Kind of wish I'd found a bigger piece for that, but, you know, such is life. Alright. Okay. So now this is our sausage gravy. We're going to dump in that more sausage. And then see how it looks. Because sometimes, like, if we feel like, oh, this yellow has too much whatever in it, then we, like, set aside, like, a piece of it aside. But that doesn't really work the same when we are trying to make enough for two and the pieces of sausage are a finite resource, as opposed to, like, oh, we can always add more orange. No, we can't just always add more sausage pieces. We gotta fucking make them individually. And so if we look at this, I think this is more of what we were looking for. Look. When we do that, we can see all of this sausage just hanging out in it. That is what we want. We want it to be basically full of pieces. And so we're splitting it into two, not halves, because the idea that we could tell which of this is half is laughable. We're just scooting it into two piles to which you don't look at either of them and go, oh, that's terribly off. So what do we think? Do we have enough sausage in here? Because if we don't, we will make more, because we did not do all of this work. I don't know, y'all. I think I like it. Do we want to make it a tiny bit more liquidy? Gotta lurk for a bit, but I'm here. Absolutely. Thank you for coming by. Glad to see you. And I'm excited for PPT mail. Like, I'm excited for that. And see, I don't want to add anything to that because I don't want to dilute the amount of sausage chunks per chunk. You know what I mean? Ooh, you know what I think is going to help? When we sprinkle pepper on it. So let's, like we were talking about, let's do one. We'll line it with the foil and then cure that and then see how it looks before we do the other one. All right. Let me... Did we turn on the oven? Okay, I finally found the drag pictures and posted them in the Discord. For context, I'd been drinking and doing home improvement projects. While those all sound like amazing projects, I strongly support all of those things. But if I look at them now, you know me, I will get ridiculously distracted and I will never ever again remember what I was supposed to be doing. Like never. Like clinically never. Gosh, French and toasters. Ooh. As I almost forget what I'm doing again, literally, as I said that. That's okay. And so what are we doing now? Come here. Dude. So, our plastic dishes, yeah, no go in the oven or they melt. And so we're going to grab a piece of tin foil and press it in to the exact shape. Hang on, as I stick my hand into our sausage gravy instantly. We're going to press it into the very exacting shape of our serving dish here, because this can't go in the oven, so we need a form of it, a frame of it that can. And so you see what I mean? We want it to stand upright. Okay, I need to move this before I stick my hand in it again. Okay. And I'm thinking, yep. Okay. So this is our little model of it. We're going to leave this. We need to make sure it would stand up. We're going to leave this in for right now because now we need to put our little biscuit and then the gravy and then the other biscuit. And then we're going to ever so fucking carefully like pick it up with our little hand. And then also, bit of news. Hobbs recently decided he likes to chew on my pollinator projects, as in before